Hello guys and welcome to Football Fandom UK. How's it going? Hope you guys are having a good day. So we're here for a match watch along playoff game and the second leg, Luton Town taking on Sunderland, and this should be a cracking game. We'll get down to the nitty gritty of it now, guys. No cautious approach like we saw in the first leg. Now it's full on football. To see if these clubs can reach Wembley and achieve the success, which is to be in the Premier League. So let's quickly go to the chat as the teams just kick off and the ball is knocked back to the goalkeeper. So Football TV, how's it going, mate? Football TV saying, would love to see Sunderland back in the Premier League. Yeah, well, obviously, I'm completely neutral in this game, mate. Both of these clubs would love to be in the Premier League, I'm sure. Sunderland is a fantastic club. Got to acknowledge that. They've got very passionate fans. But I'm sure Luton Town would argue that their fans are just as passionate. But yeah, thanks for that, Football TV. Great to have you with us, mate. Hope you've had a good day and welcome to the show. Michael, how's it going, Michael? Michael's saying, hi, guys. Sorry I haven't been on the channel for a while. It's recently been my birthday and I started to work on my birthday and I've been doing 11-hour shifts. So it's been hard for me to get some free time. Yeah, I can understand that, mate. And obviously, if you're new to working, then that is some hours to get used to. So yeah, no worries, Michael. Welcome to the show and happy birthday. Best wishes for your birthday. I presume it's been and gone, but still wish you the best, mate. And hope you had a good day. Got some good presents off family and friends. And yeah, welcome to the show, Michael. It's great to have you with us. And yeah, I know something about working long hours, mate. So totally understand that. But thanks for that, Michael. And as I say, welcome to the show. Football TV saying, come on, Chef Sunderland. So Football TV obviously wanting Sunderland to get a win tonight. So thanks for that, mate. And Stevie saying, hi, guys and all. Nice one, Stevie. How's it going, mate? Always good to see you in the chat and appreciate the work you do in the background, mate. So ball's just being knocked from end to end at the minute, guys, as both teams just trying to get a feel of the ball, and the ball now back with the goalkeeper as he kicks it long. Right, that confused me then. Sorry, guys. I was just trying to work out the shirts because Luton Town are playing in red. I'm not used to that. I'm used to Sunderland playing in red. So that threw me off a bit. So we've got Sunderland playing in red and, Luton Town playing in red and black shorts, red shirt, black shorts. Luton playing in an all blue kit with white stripes. By the looks of it, I think it's got some white stripes. But it's like a sky blue colour, similar to Manchester City's colours. But yeah, that threw me off a bit then because obviously, as you guys probably know, Sunderland normally the team playing in red. But yeah, it's Luton tonight playing in red. So yeah, apologies there, guys. Football TV saying, well, great to be back. Yeah, I've been, I was on day before last I was on, but yeah, maybe I'm not sure if you was with us that day, but yeah, some days I can't get on, guys, because of work commitments. I'm trying to be as consistent as possible and do as many match watch-alongs as possible, but as I say, I am crazy busy with a lot of other things at the moment, so apologies about that, guys. But yeah, thanks for that, Football TV. Jack, sorry, guys. Jack Ludlam, how's it going, mate? Welcome to the show. Jack saying, all right, guys, pal, back on enjoying a good first few days on the road. Yeah, well, I'm presuming that's referring to me being back. I'm presuming. So if I'm wrong, oh, sorry, we've got Sunderland on the attack here as they come into the box. And a challenge goes in as Luton managed to clear it, but Luton, Sunderland winning possession just midway inside the Luton half. I'll come back to your comments in a sec, guys, as the referee has just awarded a free kick for a foul. And some of the players approaching the referee, disputing that. So, yeah, Jack, I'm presuming that's reading me, mate. Yeah, last week I didn't do as many streams as I would have liked. But if you look over the last 3-4 months, I've been on almost every night. So just crazy with my normal job at the minute, mate. So apologies, as I say, guys, that I haven't been able to get on as much as normal in the last week or so. But I'm sure you guys that work totally understand that. But thanks for that, Jack, and welcome to the show, mate. Great to have you with us. And yeah, let us know if you've got a score prediction for this one. So free kick here for Sunderland Central, midway inside the Luton half of the field. As it's a shot on goal, but goes wide of the far side post. Michael is saying, do you not remember me? I do remember you, Michael. I do remember you, mate. I can't remember which club you was it Wigan that you support? Was it Wigan that you support, Michael? I do remember you. Yeah, it is, because you got the logo. Sorry, just checking my notes. Yeah, I do remember you, Michael. I do. So ball's gone out on this near side for a throw into Luton. And Michael's saying, hi, Stevie. Nice one, Michael. Top stuff, mate. Thank you. And Michael also saying, hi, Football TV. Nice one. Top stuff, top man. Michael making the effort to welcome everybody to the chat. So thanks for that, Michael. And also welcoming Jack, top man. Nice one, Michael. And Football TV saying, well, Michael. Okay, I'm presuming that's a different form of hello, but yeah, thanks for that, Football TV. Jack saying, all right, Michael. Yes, I remember seeing you have here before. I think, yeah, I remember Michael coming in. I think it was about a month ago when you was in quite a few streams. So yeah, I do remember you. But thanks for that, Jack. Good to see you guys remembering each other as well. And Stevie's saying, happy birthday, Michael. Hi, Michael. Happy birthday, mate. Nice one, Stevie. And also Jack Ludlam as well. Wishing Michael happy birthday. And Football TV as well. Top stuff, guys. Really loving the positivity there. So, and yeah, as we can see, Michael appreciating that as well. So, top stuff, guys. Absolutely fantastic to see that positivity and you guys making the effort to get to know each other in ways like that. Being positive is always awesome. So we've got a player down on the pitch at the minute, holding his neck. I'm sorry, guys, I missed the challenge there as I were reading the comments. So it's a long ball up the field, and the players both going for it. It's a bit of afters, that's all. It's a bit of afters. Oh, some of these players know how to make a meal of things, don't they, guys? So, yeah, thanks for that, guys. And as I say, yeah, Michael, we do wish you the best for your birthday. I'm sorry we missed it, mate. Jack Ludlam is saying it was to me being back, pal. Haven't been on for a good week because I told you the other week I was getting my first car, 2015 Minute Cooper SR. Right, yes, thank Jack. Sorry, just slipped my mind for a second. I've been crazy busy the last week or so. So yeah, apologies for the misunderstanding, Jack. Yes, and now you've pointed it out to me. Now I remember. Now I remember quite well. So, yeah, my apologies for the misunderstanding, Jack. And, yeah, I hope you're enjoying the car, mate. Hope you're enjoying the car. Jack telling us when he was on about a week ago that he just recently passed his test. So, good to hear you behind the wheel now. And stay safe, Jack. Stay safe, mate. Football CV saying, I will keep you up to date with on the Milan derby. Okay, mate. Well, thank you very much. But I will be giving an update on that at half-time and full-time. But obviously, it's not a UK game, so it's not our main focus tonight. But yeah, thanks for that, Football TV. Appreciate any updates that you drop in the chat for that. Joey saying, hi, Gaz. Oh, we've got a goal here, guys. Luton have equalised on aggregate and took the early lead in the game, 9 minutes in. Well, just 9.5 minutes in. Came from the corner on the far side. So that certainly makes the tie more interesting now. They're both level. So, yeah, corner on the far side. Whipped in, really good, right into the mix of players. And it ended up being pretty much a simple tap-in, really, as Luton grabbed the early goal. I'm trying to just work out which player it was that actually got the final touch. Yeah, just a nice tap in. It just fell right for Luton there. And I think Sunderland guilty there, a little bit of ball watching. So it was Gabriel Ossio that scored the goal for Luton. Sorry about that, guys. And Joey, Joey saying, hi, guys, how are you doing, mate? Buzzing about our result last night. Yes, sorry, I was wanting to do that last night, but I ended up working quite late. And yeah, I've bit of a not a great. Well, thank you very much for asking, Joey. Very much appreciated. But yeah, I would like to say I'm good at the minute, but unfortunately, I've been having a really challenging week. But not to worry, we're to enjoy the football, not talk about my problems. But thank you very much for asking, Joey. Very nice of you, mate. And yeah, I'm sure you understand everybody has challenging weeks from time to time, but boy, have I had my fair share this last week or so. It's been unbelievable. If I could sell bad luck right now, guys, I'd make a fortune. Let's put it that way. But that's all I'm going to say. I don't want to bring my negative stuff coming onto the channel. So, but thank you very much, Joey. Really appreciate your consideration to ask, mate. So just sharing with you guys on the screen the team news. So apologies, I forgot about that. But welcome to the show as well, Joey. Always great to see you, mate. And hope you've had a good few days. And yes, I managed to catch some of the game last night. And really impressive display by Alexander Arnold Trent, didn't he? He put in one hell of a performance last night. So we got a corner now for Sunderland from that far side, and they've good save by the goalkeeper, knocked on, and now claims for a handball. Sunderland players all surrounding the referee, claiming for a handball. Oh, they've actually got a good case, actually. They have actually got a good case. It looked like two handballs, if you ask me. So the player was a player falling there, and I think it ricocheted off his hand. And then as the Sunderland players tried to kick it into the back of the net, it's deflected off another Luton Town player's hand. But I don't think that was intentional because his hands were by his side. So you can't really... I'm not a big fan of giving handballs when it's... no, it didn't touch the first player's hand. It looked like it on the... Yeah, that'd be a harsh handball if it was given, guys. Really would. That really would be a harsh handball. He's got his hand by his side. Yes, it's slightly not like tucked in, but it's hanging there. He's not moved his hand towards the ball. The ball's gone to his hand, so that's not clearing a handball to me. It's not deliberate and intentional. And if we start giving handballs for stuff like that, where's the game going, guys? Where's it going? Seriously, we can't be giving handballs for stuff like that. Otherwise, you're going to have players running around the field with their hands tied behind the back just so their hand don't get in the way. So yeah, but thanks for that, Joey. And Jack saying, all right, Joey, pal, great to see you again, lad. Nice one, Jack. Awesome. Love that, top man. Always love to see you guys making the effort to welcome each other. So nice one, Jack. Michael saying hi, Joey, as well. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Loving to see that positivity. And Joey there saying hi to everyone. Nice one, Joey. And Football TV saying, well, Joey, what's the crack? Well, I think Joey's probably on cloud nine after last night and his team's performance. Luton with a cross into the box there, and it's intercepted comfortably by the Sunderland goalkeeper. That was a nice ball, actually. Chipped forward out to that far side. And I think it looked like a cross at full speed, but I think it was actually a shot when we just saw the replay. So Joey saying, all good, thanks. Football. I think that's going to be Football TV. So nice one, Joey. And also Joey asking how you're doing, mate. Jack saying, loving it, mate. It's brilliant. Also has an open top roof, which I didn't tell you about. I can send you some pictures of the car on Instagram soon if you like. Yeah, mate. Send the pictures. Put it on your account, mate. Put it on your Instagram account. I'll certainly drop a like on it, and I'm sure some of your followers would love to see your new car as well, mate. So yeah, good to hear you're enjoying it, Jack. But as I say, mate, make sure you stay safe. I hope you haven't put them P plates on unless the insurance have insisted on it. Joey saying, yeah, mate. Trent goal was awesome. Yeah, it was awesome. But I don't know if you've seen the highlights. I've seen a highlight. Have you seen the heat map of how much he put himself about last night, Joey? His heat map is awesome. I've seen it on Twitter earlier today, and his heat map is absolutely unbelievable, mate. He didn't have to put himself about in that game last night. And it's great to see Trent Alexander-Arnold getting the credit he deserves, in my opinion. So Sunderland with the possession at the minute, midway inside their own half, as they knock it out to this near side under pressure from Luton. Oh, come on. That's a soft one. Stay on your feet, lad. Sunderland player gone down. Oh, my God. The referee has dished out a foul. How is that a foul? I really want to see this on the replay now, because that looked like a soft one to me. Oh, come on. That's not intentional at all. Oh, my God. Do you know, honest, some of these players know the meaning of manly or what? Honest, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, because if you go and watch the ladies' game, guys, I've been watching the ladies' game recently, and they are showing up the men's game, how well they stay on their feet compared to how easily the men in the men's game players are going down in faking injury. It's pathetic. It really is pathetic. Sunderland now playing the ball down the middle as they knock the ball forward. Now space to run into here for Sunderland. Luton caught with minimal players at the back. It's a shot across the goal and another shot, but eventually it's intercepted by Luton. But Luton with some sloppy passing there as Sunderland pick it up again on the edge of the box. Cross comes in, headed away by Luton as Luton now pick it up on the edge of the box, and now will build again from the back as they knock the ball long out to this near side. Under pressure from Sunderland, but Luton now playing it long, and another poor pass there by Luton as Sunderland intercept it. So Sunderland just knocking it about at the minute in their own half of the field. So there, thanks for that, Joey. As I say, mate, if you get a chance to check out that heat map for Alexander-Arnold Trent, definitely have a look at it, mate. Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. Michael is saying, I wish Bolton all the best, but I want them to stay in League One for a fiery Lancashire derby. Well, yeah, I can understand that, to be fair, mate. I think we already played you guys recently in the cup anyway. So we've still had the derby. Although the Wigan Bolton derby is a bit of a sore subject to me. There's a good reason for that, because I rung up Bolton a while back to complain about the fact that they're no longer selling tickets. I always bought my ticket for Bolton. Whenever I've gone to matches, I've always been able to buy the tickets at the gate on the day as you get to the game. The club stopped doing that now, and they won't sell your ticket unless you're a club member. And the reason they're insisting on it, you can ring them up and ask them yourself, but the reason they're saying that they've had to introduce it is because of pressure from the police, because of the trouble between Bolton and Wigan fans in the cup game when we played you last. So because a lot of fans were kicking off outside the ground, and I know it happened because I've seen video footage of it. There was loads of fighting outside the ground, kicking off in the street. Apparently, the police have insisted to Bolton and Wigan that now fans should only be allowed to attend games if they're club members. So now we have to deal with this. The reason I don't like the membership is because I don't agree with giving my club my personal details just to go and support my club. I don't agree with that. I'm a football fan. I shouldn't have to give them my name, address, date of birth, my blood type, how much cubic meters of oxygen I breathe, just to go and watch a damn football match. So I'm not too impressed with the fact that Bolton and Wigan fans decided to kick off at that last game, because it's given the clubs the means to now behave like the Gestapo, basically, and insist on our personal details for us to just go and watch a damn game. But I can understand your meaning, Michael. I'm just expressing my frustration with what has come about through the last time we met. Jack is saying, ain't you a Liverpool fan, Joey? Yes, Joey is very much a Liverpool fan, mate. Joey saying, hi, Jack. You enjoying being on the road? I'm sure he is. Nice one, Joey. Great question. And loving the fact that you guys making the effort to get to know each other in the chat. That's awesome. Top stuff. So, yeah, I'd love to know how many of you guys know about that. I know it's been being pushed in across the football spectrum, but like I said, I rung up the club, and the club insisted that the police had told them that they have to do the membership thing, or potentially pay more for more policing at Wigan v Bolton games, which is just wrong. And you want to hear the sorts of figures, guys, that clubs have to pay the police. It's astronomical. £60,000, Bolton told me that they have to pay for the police per game. Now, if that is the truth, I don't know if it is, don't know whether the club were exaggerating, but if that is the truth, that is absolutely ludicrous money. £60,000, you can buy an house in Burnley for less than that. Joey saying, I am Jack. Joey there, just letting you know that he is a Liverpool fan. Jack Ludlam saying, lad, going well so far. Awesome. Well, be careful, mate. Remember, this is the time when you start to learn to drive. Now's when you start to learn to drive, as you learn to deal with the other boneheads on the road. As you noticed, Joe, I had to get it in. It was appropriate to call the other Egypts on the road boneheads, because I'm sure you drive yourself, mate, and there is a lot of boneheads out there on the road that shouldn't even have a driving license. Jack saying this, think Liverpool will make top four as well, Joey. Well, they've certainly put themselves in a great position. I'm shocked how many points Newcastle and United have dropped in recent weeks, to be fair. But yeah, thanks for that, Jack. But boy, would that be some banter, wouldn't it, if Liverpool managed to steal that fourth place off of United. It was United. It would be all United's fault, in fairness, because Liverpool know that they've not had the best season. Most Liverpool fans are decent enough and honest enough to admit that they've had a bad season. But I'm sure they would relish the opportunity to steal that fourth spot at the last knockings of the season. Thanks for that, Jack. Sunderland with the possession at the moment, as they're just knocking it about on the halfway line. Oh, another soft challenge again. Honestly, some of these referees need to go and do the research. Do they know that it's an actual contact sport? There is no, I've read the football rules, and at no point in the rules of football does it say football is a non-contact sport. So we just had contact and referees giving a foul for it. So that's what we're coming down to now in the modern game, that now as soon as you make contact and it's even slightly looks like a foul, the referee's just giving it. It's absolutely shocking. Sunderland now on the edge of the Luton box looking for an opportunity. As they're forced back by Luton, defending well in numbers. And Sunderland just knocking it about midway inside the Luton half. As they whip the ball out to that far side, now looking for an opportunity to get in behind. But Luton staying well compact, and Sunderland forced all the way back into their own half of the field. Good pressing there by Luton, and they're still pressing from the front now as Sunderland eventually work the ball out to this near side, and now with space to run into. But Luton closing the space well as they shift the pack over to this near side. But Sunderland with some sloppy passing there, knocking it out to the far side, and now Luton on the attack down the far side of the pitch as they come towards the edge of the Sunderland box. Oh, and a shot comes in, but it's blocked. And Sunderland unable to keep that in as it deflects away and goes out on the far side for a throw-in. Joey saying, bit of a push, mate. I have everything crossed, laugh out loud. All depends on other results as well. Yep, I'm sure it. Yep, you're right, Joey. I'm sure you'd like to say you guys. I think you guys have done well to put that. I think it's 7 games in a row now Liverpool have won. I think after the difficult season you guys have had to get back to that, it's certainly shows that, to me, that the players are still playing for the manager. A lot of fans have been calling for Klopp to go, and that the players are not playing for him anymore and all that kind of nonsense. But you don't get 7 wins back to back if the players have stopped playing for the manager, do you? So, yep. But I know what you mean, Joe. It's out of your hands. All you can do is keep winning and hope that one of the other teams above makes a mistake. Jack Ludlam saying, haven't bothered with them, pal. Glad I took your advice for it. Nice one, Jack. I presume that's meaning with the P-plates. Yep. Like I say, mate, I'm seriously, as I explained to you last time, unfortunately, there is people out there that will look to take advantage of the fact that you're a new driver, so it's best not to advertise it. But yeah, just keep safe, mate. Just concentrate on being a good driver. Concentrate on enjoying it. Obviously, at the minute, you're in the honeymoon period, so enjoy every minute of it. But once you've got more experience and it becomes the norm, I would encourage you to take pride in your driving. A lot of people don't take pride in the driving. You'll notice as you're driving longer, mate, a lot of people drive. Some people that are not competent behind the wheel will deliberately go out and buy a Range Rover or a Land Rover because they haven't got the confidence behind the wheel, so that they think a bigger car is going to give them confidence. False security, if you ask me. But yeah, we wish you the best, Jack, on your adventures behind the wheel. Minnie Mo, how's it going, mate? Welcome to the show. Minnie saying, evening, folks. How's it going, Minnie? I hope you're okay. And I meant to tell you as well, Minnie, I noticed, I don't know if you're still there, but I did notice what you guys have been going on about, you Scotland fans, when I did, I meant to tell you this the other week when I did the semi-finals for the Scottish Cup. I know a lot of you Scottish fans been telling me about the discriminative behaviour from referees in respect of showing biased and not a professional standard. Well, I saw it. I saw it, Minute, in that semi-final with Inverness and Falkirk. That referee was shocking, absolutely shocking. Really was shocking. So yeah, I mean, I've seen glimpses of it before, but I've never seen it so much in one game. But yeah, I was, like I said, I'd love to know if you watched that game, Minnie. But welcome to the show, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. Joey saying hi, Minnie. Nice one, Joey, top man. And Jack also as well saying hi, Minnie. How are you? How are you? Nice one, Jack. Awesome stuff, guys. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that thumbs up. Would be appreciated. We got a free kick on this near side of the pitch at the moment for Luton. As it comes into the box, headed on, and what a last-ditch save there by the goalkeeper as Luton managed to keep possession now on the edge of the box, looking for an opportunity. As they work it out to that far side, crossed in, headed on, and just goes wide of this near side post. And that will relieve the pressure for Sunderland. Football TV saying... Nemoka Chock. Okay, mate. I don't understand that, but I understand Chock-a-Mock because I like them myself. But I'm not understanding that, mate. So apologies. Minimo saying Sunderland to win 2-1. Well, Sunderland were winning 2-1, mate, but on the aggregate before the game started, but it's now 2-2 on aggregate with Luton taking the lead in this one. So I'm not sure if that's your aggregate score, Minute, or your, I'm presuming that might be your score for the game tonight. So it still could work out like that, mate. So yeah, you could be on a winner there. But with the way this game is going at the minute, I wouldn't be surprised if Luton get another one because they're certainly piling on the pressure at every opportunity. But in fairness, Sunderland are also trying to create their own chances when they get the opportunity. So really end-to-end game this at the minute. But I would say that Luton have been slightly the team in the ascendancy slightly more. So yeah, thanks for that, Minute. Like I say, mate, I presume that is your score prediction for the game on the night, not your aggregate score prediction. But thanks for that, Minnie. Jack Ludlam saying, yeah, mate, need to hope Man United slip up as well, mate. Yeah. Well, I think a lot of fans are hoping that it's Man United that slip up and not Newcastle. But I did look at the table the other day. Newcastle and United now on level points, which Newcastle had an awesome advantage at one point, but they've dropped points in recent games and just let that slip away from them. But thanks for that, Jack. Minnie's saying 3 easy points last night, Joey. I know. Leicester, Jeff, definitely. What is going on with Leicester? They looked a shadow of the team we used to see not so long ago. They're looking big trouble now, don't they? They look like they're going down for sure now. So yeah, it did look easy. I think Minnie's spot on there. Luton just knocking it about on that far side at the moment, close to the corner flag. As a cross comes in now and into the box, as Sunderland managed to pick it up deep and clear it up the field, up to this near side, up towards the halfway line, but it goes straight to a Luton player who passes it back to the goalkeeper. Passes into opposition box, Luton 15, Sunderland 7. So that's the way the game's going so far, guys. Sunderland now in possession, midway inside their own half as they work the ball forward down this near side now as Luton close the space well and force Sunderland to pass backwards. And now Sunderland coming down that far side as they switch the play. Trying to play it in behind there, but read well by Luton as it goes back to the goalkeeper. Minnie saying, I'm good, Jack. You well? Nice 1 minute. Top stuff, mate. Thank you. Awesome. Absolutely love it when you guys make that effort to be positive with each other and welcome each other, ask how each other's doing. Absolutely fantastic stuff, guys. Love it. That's how we're going to build what will be hopefully a very unique channel in the future on YouTube for fans like you guys that just love other fans enjoying positive debate with respect. And you guys clearly fall into that category. So thank you very much, Minnie, and Jack as well, also saying, yeah, I'm well, thanks, Minnie, awesome stuff. Joey saying, yeah, Minnie, I'm buzzing, great play from my boys. Absolutely. Like I said, the standout performance last night was Alexander-Arnold Trent, and I was buzzing, to be honest, to see him get some praise. And to do it right in front of the England manager, Gareth Southgate, who doesn't fancy him, does he? Let's be honest. I think Gareth Southgate doesn't fancy him because of his own inadequacies as a manager. Nothing to do with Alexander-Arnold Trent. It's just that Gareth Southgate, as a manager, doesn't know how to fit him into his team because he's a very unique player. And I feel for Alexander-Arnold Trent, he should be one of the first names on the England team sheet, if you ask me. You don't have to play him at that right back position. He would be great as a right winger, in my opinion, and I think he'd be better as a right winger for the international games because you wouldn't have that pressure on him to get back and defend, and you would see even more coming forward. And that's just my opinion. You guys have got a different opinion, please do share it. Would love to hear it. So yeah. Sorry, Minnie, I'm missing your comment here. Minnie saying, who you got for the remainder of the season, Joey? Oh, I can't remember. I did actually. I looked the other night and I can't remember now. Joey saying, got Villa and Southampton. That's it. Yeah, Villa and Southampton. Oh, Luton trying to play it into the box there, but Sunderland have cut it out on the, literally on the edge of the box as they now try to play through a lot of bodies, and now Sunderland work it out to this near side as they come forward, and it's cut out by Luton, but Sunderland managed to regain possession as they come forward now towards the edge of the box, and fantastic defending there by Luton, but the referee has blown for a foul, and that will be a free kick to Luton, relieve the pressure on their goal. So yeah, thanks for that, Joey. Joey also saying, think all clubs are going membership. It's filtering down to lower leagues now. Yeah, no, you're right, mate. You are right. I'm not debating that, but I'm just being honest with you guys. I rung up my club to challenge them over it, to ask them, because I don't agree with them asking for personal details, and I said that to them. I said, you're disrespecting your own fans by asking for personal details, and they said, their answer to me was the police had insisted on it because of the trouble at the Wigan game. According to Bolton, they tried to resist it. That's what they said to me. Now, don't have to believe me. I'm just telling you, I have no reason to lie. I'm just telling you guys what I was told by the club when I rung them up and challenged them over it. And they said that police has insisted on it. But yep, you are absolutely right, Joey. It is filtering down. But my club was trying to tell me that they tried to resist it. I can understand why clubs are doing it. I just don't agree with you having to give personal details for everything these days, guys. You have to remember, we're supposed to live in a free country. How is it free when you have to give details to buy everything? To go to a football match now, you have to give details. To go to a concert, you have to give personal details. To go out for a meal, it's getting that way now. You have to book and give personal details. It's getting ridiculous. That's not a free country. That's not a free country. That's like the Nazi state. You know, that's what the Nazis used to do. You have to walk around the street when Nazi Germany was in power. You couldn't walk out your own front door without identification. You had to prove who you were just walking down the street. That, to me, is wrong. That is not a free country. That's just my personal opinion. I don't expect you guys to agree with me, but I value the meaning of freedom. I get quite passionate about these things, guys, because when we got politicians in this country talking crap about having a free country and then they're not giving us that freedom, it's fake. It's fake. And it's about time people challenged them over it. But unfortunately, people don't. They just accept it. I don't. So yeah, but you're right, Joe. It is filtering down. I understand why it's filtering down, but I don't agree with it. That's all, mate. But thank you very much for that, Joey. Minnie saying football is not a contact sport anymore, Gaz. No, you could be right, Minnie. I'm just saying it's supposed to be, isn't it? It's supposed to be. If you actually look at the origins of the game, it was accepted that there was contact in games, wasn't it? But it seems to be that the modern day referee structure is trying to minimise contact even more. And well, I'm an older guy, Anna, so I love the rough and readiness. I love the fact of players being strong for their team and showing that, that strength to be a strong player. And after, like I said to you guys a few times, I'm starting to try and learn and watch. I'm not watching enough, but I've been trying to start watching some of the ladies' games to get an idea of it and start learning about it so we can try and involve that in the Fandom project in the future. But obviously, I just don't know enough about the ladies' game yet. But one thing I have noticed, Minnie, is the ladies stay on their feet a lot better than the men. And that, to me, is embarrassing considering how old the men's game is, the men's game is resulting to it's basic cheating, isn't it, really? It's basically cheating to fake a foul to try and get an advantage. Like I say, that to me is a glaring difference. It really is a glaring difference. Guys, go and watch some of the ladies' games. You watch them ladies. Honest, I am impressed with the ladies' game. They play. They, like I say, they show so much hunger and desire to win. I'm shocked at the intensity of the ladies' level of football. I've not watched all the leagues. I've watched a little bit of the Scottish ladies game in the Scottish Premiership. Not watched loads, but I think I watched about 2 halves of a game, and I've probably watched about 3 or 4 halves of the game in the English Premier League, catching it when I've had the chance. But yeah, I've been well impressed with the ladies' game, and I think they're putting some of the men to shame with their endeavour, desire, commitment, and will to stay on their feet. Simple as that, but yeah, you're right, Minnie. Unfortunately, I don't think it is because I think the referees are trying to encourage it to be a non-contact sport. Joey's saying, yeah, Gaz, mate, that would be awesome. Rubbing my hands, just thinking about knocking that spot from Man United. I think most Liverpool fans are silently wishing for that. So corner for Luton on this near side. Corner comes in. It's deep, headed away. But Luton pick it up on the edge of the box as they knock it back out to this near side. Cross comes in. Oh, and it's another goal. It's another goal by Luton. Headed on beautifully there from that cross. And Luton take a 2-0 lead on the night, 3-2 on aggregate. Work for Sunderland to do. Sunderland players looking a bit shell-shocked at the moment. But there you go, guys. Second goal for Luton. Beautiful delivery into the box. It was headed away initially and then picked up on the edge of the box, knocked out to this near side. The cross into the box is absolutely perfect and headed in under pressure as well from the Sunderland defenders. But what a cross into the box that was. Absolutely bang on, spot on accurate, guys. Beautiful cross. But yeah, good to hear, Joe. I'm sure most Liverpool fans are, mate. And to be honest, I'm nothing against United, but I've got to be honest. I would find it funny if it did happen. I've got to be honest, just from a bit of not hate, no hate. I don't try never to show hate in football, apart from to one club, which I'm sure you guys that watch regular. And I wouldn't even say I show hate to them, but I'm a lot more vocal about them. There is one club that I very much dislike, which I'm sure you guys are well aware of. But most clubs, even if I don't like them too much, I'm normally mostly positive. But yeah, thank you very much, Joey. As I say, I can appreciate United because they've got family that support them, but I've got to be honest, I would find it rather funny if they messed it up and Liverpool picked them, because the banter would be, you know, it'd last for years, wouldn't it? I was actually having, and I'll tell you at halftime. Remind me in a minute. I was an interesting tweet that I got involved in yesterday to do with Liverpool. I'll tell you about it at halftime. So we just got a foul on that far side, guys. So, yeah, free kick to Sunderland, right out on the far side of the pitch, deep inside their own half of the field. So, Sunderland now, free kick, long up the field and up towards the front men, headed back in the direction it came from by Luton. And it's eventually knocked out on that far side for a throw-in. Just inside the Sunderland half of the field. So throwing to Luton. Long ball forward there from the throw-in. Sunderland pick it up now. 2 minutes added on, guys, at the end of this first half. And the referee, what's he blown for now? Oh... These soft free kicks drive me nuts, guys, because they don't let the game. Maybe I don't know. Tell me, is it me? Am I just old school? I want to see the game flow, and these soft free kicks just don't let the game flow. It just means it keeps stopping it. So Sunderland with that free kick on the edge of their box as they kick it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper kicks it long up into the Luton half of the field, and now Luton getting men back behind the ball as Sunderland work the ball out to this near side. Sunderland forced to pass back to the halfway line as they run into traffic, with Luton having plenty of bodies behind the ball. And we've got 45 seconds remaining, guys, till the end of this first half. So drop your comments in. I'll come to the comments in a minute. As Sunderland now on the edge of the Luton box, looking for an opportunity. As they, it's going to be, no, got back on side there. Cross comes in, and it's headed. I think he's tried to hit that on the volley, and he's got it messed up, but it's gone wide of that far side post. Let's just see it. Yeah, he tried to hit it on the volley, just didn't get it. His timing right, and it's gone wide of that far side post, as I say. So that will relieve the pressure for Luton. And goal kick now as they're going to kick the ball long up the field. And there goes the half-time whistle. Minimo saying, Joey, I need your lucky pants for the 27. Joey, you're going to be able to start renting out your lucky pants, mate. Can I have commission? So, guys, keep your comments coming. I'll come to the comments in a minute. Let's just quickly check out what's been going on in the other game. And, in the Champions League, it's currently just coming up to half-time, and it's still 0-0 in that game, guys. Also, big game going on in Scottish League 1 tonight. Scottish League 1 playoffs. Annan Athletic currently 1-1 with Clyde. That's a big game for these two clubs. I think that's, I'm not sure. I know they play 2 legs in the Scottish Championship, but do they play 2 legs in the Scottish League 1? Minute, if you're there, let me know. I'm not sure. I know they do play the 2 legs in Scottish Championship, but I'm not sure about the Scottish League 1. So, Minnie, if you're there, please do help me out with that. I'd love to know that if you're there. Joey's saying, who you playing, Minnie? I think she's after tapping up your lucky pants, mate. Minnie Mo saying, Hearts away. Local derby. Big derby game, that in Edinburgh. Joey saying, oh, Minnie, Defo, get all your lucky stuff out. Fingers crossed. And positive thoughts. I love that. Nice one, Joey. Yeah, definitely positive thoughts. Minnie's saying, Gaz, I'm glad you see what I see with the Scottish refs. Yeah, well, like I said, I've been trying to keep an eye out for it, Minnie, but I definitely detected it in that game with Inverness and Falkirk, wasn't it? It was Falkirk. Yeah, I definitely noticed it. It was glaring in that game, absolutely glaring. But yep, like I said, Minute, if we can keep building fandom, you know, and we get enough fans enthusiastic about the fandom project, and we can build a strong enough community, then I will be writing letters to the likes of the SPFL to ask them questions with respect. Respectfully, but I will be definitely writing questions, writing letters to or emails, whatever it is you have to do these days, to see if we can get answers, what their response is. I think what a good idea would be put a petition together. That would probably be a great idea. Football TV saying every Saturday we follow, we cheer the boys in blue, the most successful team in football, where Scotland gallant few. Right. So Football TV, are you a Scotland fan? You'll have to let me know, but by the sounds of that, you are a Scotland fan. So yeah, let me know, Football TV. Yeah. So thanks for that, mate. Yeah, I like that. Or is that a reference to Rangers? That might actually be a reference to Rangers, so apologies if I'm getting that wrong. You'll have to clarify that, Football TV. Minimo saying Leicester are doomed now, surely. What a way to put I was trying to think of the right words before, Minnie, to actually describe it in a nutshell, but you've just done it. You've just done it. I love it. Leicester are doomed. Yeah, I like that was, like I said, I was trying to think of the best way to word it, and Minnie's nailed it there. I don't always, sometimes I get my best thoughts, but sometimes I don't when I'm in the heat of a live stream. But yeah, I like that, Joey. Sorry, Minnie. Joey saying, agreed, Gaz. I'm shocked he will not. Agreed, Gaz. I'm shocked he's still not in England, mate. You're not. It's Gareth Southgate, isn't it? I think it's just Gareth Southgate. Don't pick him because you know, you need a manager that's got, you know, good management skills, as well as unfortunately Gareth Southgate plays it safe. Let's be honest. Let's have it right. You know, I want my country to do well when they play, but unfortunately, the English FA don't encourage you to be proud of your country these days, because they keep picking yes men. And even the rest of European football can see that our FA always playing it safe, picking yes men like Gareth Southgate. And to me, that's all he is a yes man. And I think he's done reasonably well with England, but he's done well by playing it safe. Let's have it right. You guys don't have to agree with me, but in my opinion, Gareth Southgate has done well because he's played it safe. And he's got his favourites as well. And unfortunately, Alexander-Arnold Trent is not one of his favourites, but it's an absolute disgrace, because as long as Gareth Southgate is not showing the backbone to bring in a player like Trent that's going to give him a completely different dimension attacking-wise, just shows how poor he is as a manager, that he can't accommodate a player like that. You see him now, guys. Look at Klopp and what he's doing. He's looking for ways to accommodate Alexander-Arnold Trent's strength. And yes, there's games where he makes mistakes, because his weakness is the defence. I think most Liverpool fans would agree with that. Alexander-Arnold Trent, an absolutely fantastic player. But unfortunately, the downside of his game is that he does have defensive weaknesses. But for me, I don't think he should be playing at right back. I think he should be playing at right wing rather than right back. But I can see why Klopp plays him at right back, because it gives him an extra attacking dimension. And it means it's kind of like having an additional attacking player. But for me, I'm a big admirer of Alexander-Arnold Trent at the moment. I've been really impressed with him since he's broke onto the scene at Liverpool. And yeah, I think if he carries on the way he is, he's going to be loved and appreciated by Liverpool fans just the same way as Stevie G. And become a Liverpool legend. Let's hope so anyway, mate. Thanks for that, Joey. Football TV saying, great save from Mike Magnan for AC Milan. Okay, thanks for that, Football TV. Yeah, we did check a minute ago and it is still 0-0. That game is now half-time. But thank you for the bit of insight there. Football TV, appreciated, mate. Minimo saying, I think Southgate doesn't like him. Well, yeah, that could be one reason. Many, you might be right. I think personally myself, I think that it's not a case you don't like him. Gareth Southgate's just playing it safe. He doesn't want to play him in defence because he's got weakness. That's where, unfortunately, every player's got pluses and minuses. And unfortunately for Alexander-Arnold Trent, his minus is his defensive responsibilities. I'm not saying he can't defend, he can, but sometimes he's that focused on going forward that he does leave gaps at the back. And when you're playing against better opposition, as I'm sure you guys know, you need your defenders switched on at all times. But Klopp is finding a solution to get him in the team, looking for alternative ways to play to accommodate a top player like Trent. Gareth Southgate should take some lessons from Klopp in that aspect. And actually, you know, how many friendlies have we seen England play over the years? You're not telling me we don't. I know we don't have as many now. They've introduced the Nations League, but we do still have friendlies. So why not use them friendlies to experiment and get Trent in that team and experiment how Gareth Southgate could accommodate him? I'll tell you why. Because Gareth Southgate is playing it safe all the time. He doesn't, and he's got his favourites. And that's what could be costing us a trophy. A braver manager. Do you think Mourinho would leave him out of the team? If Mourinho was England manager, do you think he'd drop? Do you think he would leave a player like Alexander-Arnold Trent out of the team? Never. I've not got a lot of money, but I would put money on that, guys. I'm not a betting man. And I don't bet because I'm not that lucky. But I'll tell you right now, I would happily put money on that right now. That I'll put, I don't know, 40 quid or something on it. That if Mourinho was the England manager, there is no way Alexander-Arnold Trent would not be picked. I think he'd be one of the first names on the team sheet. And I don't know about Guardiola. Because he's quite a quirky manager, isn't he? So I'm not sure how he values him, but I definitely think more experienced managers than Southgate would definitely not be leaving Trent out. I mean, you don't even put him on the bench, does he? How can you leave a player like that at home? I'm sorry, but how can you leave a player like that at home? Joey's saying, I don't like Southgate. Well, I'm not a big fan. It's not that I dislike him. I just think he's had an easy ride. I think he's the FA's yes man. That's the reality of it. But I'm not a big fan of him, Joey. I think he's, like I say, he's just a safe option, isn't he, really? It doesn't cause any waves for the FA to deal with. They don't want a difficult manager that's going to argue back and tell them, and actually try and educate. Let's be honest, right? Big Sam would have tried to educate the FA with some football. Harry Redknapp, if he was the England manager, he would have tried to argue with the FA about football tactics and telling them to keep their nose out and let him do the managing. Mourinho, he would do the same. All these managers, why do you think what was he called now, the Italian guy that managed for a while, he was happy to take the big fat paychecks for a while, but eventually even he got frustrated with the FA and their politics, and he got to the point where he'd had enough paychecks that he didn't care if he lost their job. So for me, it's like I say, for me, definitely. It's not that I dislike Southgate. I just think he's just too much of a yes man. Right, I'm sorry, guys. I'm not sure this account name. No ice. Warm 1976. UTB. Don't understand that, mate. But welcome to Football Fan Den. Sorry. I'm sorry I don't understand your comment, but welcome to Football Fan Den. Great to have you with us, mate. And yeah, if you want to clarify that, you're welcome to, mate. But apologies, I am not understanding your comment there, so my bad. But welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Football TV is saying 1 George Best, 2 Maradona, 3 Pele. Okay, fair enough. So I think that's Football TV suggesting who his favourite players are from the old days. So yeah, although after George Best, definitely I agree with. Pele, quality player. Maradona, not a big fan of him. Not a big fan of him at all. He's a cheat. Minimo saying Maradona for me was the best. Well, he was the best at cheating, wasn't he? So yeah, I don't think you'll find many England fans that are like Maradona. And he knows it. If you've actually seen interviews with him, guys, he knows that he handballed that ball. He's admitted it. But as he rightly points out, he's not the referee. It's not for him to decide. Minimo saying, go, boo. Come on, Sunderland. Go, boo. I like that, Minnie. So, yeah, thanks for that, Minnie. And Joey saying, does anyone have a preference who wins this? Well, for me, mate, no, I'm very much neutral in this one. Best team wins, as far as I'm concerned. I'm sure both of these teams would be would be appreciative of a spell in the Premier League. But yeah, right back at you, Joey. Do you have a preference? Me personally, no, I'm completely neutral in this one, mate. Minimo saying, I want Sunderland to win. Okay, so Minimo is behind Sunderland for tonight only. So thanks for that, Mini. Football TV saying, me too. Okay, so you guys rooting for Sunderland. And Scampy Bay is saying Moby out. Okay, let me. I'm presuming that's. Bear with me a second, guys. Right, he's talking about the Sunderland manager. So yeah, sorry, I have to remind myself there. Yeah, so he's talking about the Sunderland manager. Well, welcome to Football Fan Den, Scampy Bay. Welcome to the show. Yeah, fair enough, mate. You're entitled to your opinion. I've got to be honest, I'm not sure how long he's been at the club. I'm not a big fan of sacking managers, as I'm sure most of you guys know that come on the channel regular. When a manager deserves the sack fairly, then fair enough. I don't mind fans calling for the manager when they've had plenty of opportunities, but I'm not a big fan of people shouting for a manager to be sacked just because of one result. Although I can't speak about Mowbray and Sunderland because I've not watched them enough consistently, to be fair. But I find it a bit odd that a fan would want a manager out that has helped you guys reach the playoffs. So he can't be all bad. But you're entitled to your opinion, mate. We respect it here at Football Fan Den. I'm not agreeing always with comments, but I respect your opinion. So Scammy Bay is wanting Mowbray out, the Sunderland manager. So yeah, thanks for that, mate, and welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Great to have you with us. Joey saying it would, mate, be better than the 7 goals laugh out. I don't. Yeah, well, I was meant to tell you guys about that, and we've just started the second half. So we're back underway for the second half, guys. As goalkeeper making a big mistake there as it was passed back to him. Sunderland goalkeeper that was, guys, making a mistake, giving Luton an opportunity on goal. but they've wasted the opportunities. Now, Sunderland with the possession as they play the ball forward towards the halfway line, under pressure from Luton. Working it down that far side now. Ball knocked forward as Luton managed to defend it well, but Sunderland still with a possession as they bring the ball out to this near side now towards the edge of the box, looking to try and break through that defensive formation for Luton, and they've managed to win a corner out of it on this near side. So corner now for Luton, for Sunderland. So Sunderland taking it short. Oh, they're coming into the box here. And another deflection. And that will be another corner on this near side for Sunderland. Joey's saying it would be better. I read that. So, yeah, that reminds me, Joey. So there was a tweet yesterday on Twitter. Somebody had put a tweet on Twitter about... I'm trying to think what the tweet was about, actually. I can't remember what the tweet was actually about. It was something to do with last night's game, with Liverpool winning last night. I can't remember exactly what the tweet was actually about, but it was something about the game last night. And a Liverpool fan had put something on about the getting top four, and the 7-0 being better than reaching top four. And some plonk had put a comment, a hateful comment on, oh, sorry guys, just break off for a minute, as Luton there with a chance, but Sunderland have managed to clear it. But that was a good opportunity for Luton inside the box, but they've won it back now on the halfway line on this near side, coming forward now into the box. As Sunderland, oh, what are you doing there, ref? Come on, that's right in front of you. Oh, my God, the referee doing nothing there. So just had a player, Luton player, being completely grabbed by a Sunderland player, grabbed by his shirt, and they're right in front of the referee. Referee does absolutely nothing. Sunderland now on the attack. Shot comes in, and it's a comfortable save for the goalkeeper. So, yeah, let me quickly tell you about this, guys. So, the tweet was something, I can't remember the exact tweet because I was reading a lot of tweets last night. But somebody had put a comment, a Liverpool fan, and put it won't beat the 7-0 or something like that, even if we make top four. And there was a hater that had put a comment on something like, yeah, excellent trophy or something like that. So I just couldn't resist. I couldn't resist. I had to remind him, saying that Liverpool have won more trophies than most clubs. So it's not like they need a trophy. Go and check out their trophy cabinet. It's pretty full already. So go and check that out. And also, just to remind you that the 7-0 will always be in the history books. And surprise, surprise, I got no reply off the hater. Obviously it was a bit better worded than that, but I basically I had to say something because I could see that all he was doing was hating. And when fans put stuff like that about, oh, it's not a trophy and this, that, and the other, what does it matter? As fans, are we not allowed as fans to enjoy a good football result? Why does it? That just shows you the mentality of glory hunters, that they always has to be silverware at the end of the line for it to be appreciated. A true football fan can appreciate a good result. It doesn't always have to result in a trophy, does it? Don't get me wrong, guys, as we love trophies, as football fans, we love seeing our clubs win trophies. Of course we do. But not every game has to be about trophies, does it? I'm sure Minnie can relate to that. Minnie, if you could pick next season to win the Scottish Premiership, and maybe actually that's probably not a fair assessment. Let's say, all right, Minnie, if Hibs could win the Scottish Cup, have a choice between winning the Scottish Cup and losing every game next season to Hearts, but to win the Cup, you would have to lose every game you played against Hearts. Would you prefer the cup or the defeats against Hearts? This is where the glory hunters don't understand fan rivalry because they're glory hunters. They don't understand what it means to fans that truly follow a club when you win against your local rivals and it's a convincing win like Liverpool beat United 7-0. That's a convincing win. That goes into the history books forever. That can never, ever be taken away. As a true fan of the club, you can appreciate that. So when you get these idiots that put this stupid nonsense on social media about, oh, yeah, that's a good trophy, that sarcastic comments, it drives me crazy because it just, like I said, just show that they're glory hunters because they're only interested in games at clubs like Real Madrid where there's games that result in trophies. You know what I mean? So that's my opinion anyway. Let me know your thoughts on it, guys. Minnie's saying, did anyone watch the crazy Sunderland TV programme? I'm not sure, Minnie. I don't think so, mate. I don't think so. I've watched a few clips on Twitter and Instagram and stuff, but I don't think I've watched any full videos. But yeah, I know you're not on, or you don't follow me on Twitter or Instagram, Minnie, so you could have sent me that and I would have took a look at it. Joey saying, no, Minnie, was it good? Well, I'm presuming it was quite funny or good. Minnie saying, Tony Newbury, Hibs legend. Right. So that's why Minnie's appreciating it. Or is it this? No, maybe I'm getting confused. Minnie saying, oh, Joey, it was mentally funny, mental. Oh, cool. Okay, mate. Well, like I say, unfortunately, don't follow me on social media. Otherwise, I would have got you to send it me and I would have checked it out. Now Sunderland with the possession, but Luton have won it back on the edge of their box as they knock the ball long, and it goes straight to Sunderland as they pick it up with the goalkeeper at the back, and now he knocks it forward to the halfway line. Sunderland being challenged there by Luton. So yeah, thanks for that, Minnie. Apologies, yeah, not watched it. Unfortunately, sounds like I missed out on something there. Football TV saying, Minnie, I watched Sunderland program. It was actually kind of good. Okay, fair enough. I'll have to maybe look out for that. Is that on YouTube or something? Joey is saying we'll have to look out for that. Yeah, definitely sounds interesting if you guys are telling us it is. Minnie's saying, what was it called? What was it called? Yeah, I really want Sunderland to do well. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, like I said, both. I think Sunderland definitely a great club, but I think Luton are starved financially a bit. So I would, like I say, I'm completely neutral in this, but I do like to see clubs getting promoted that have not enjoyed the riches of the Premier League, so to speak. Oh. So Luton have won, I think it's a corner on that far side, and that has certainly got the fans bouncing. So yeah, thanks for that, Minnie. And yeah, Sunderland with defensive work to do at the minute, mate. But yeah, still good opportunity for Sunderland to get back into this. It's 3-2 on aggregate. Joey saying, I know, Gaz, maybe boys, some Spurs, maybe boys, some Spurs, and rent them, laugh out loud. Oh, right, sorry, buys some Spurs and rent them out, laugh out loud. I think that's referring to the lucky pants. Yeah, yeah, you could hire out lucky pants. That could be a new occupation, Joey. If you could guarantee the look, you'd make a fortune, wouldn't you? You'd absolutely make a fortune. Corner comes in, and it's headed over the bar there. Yeah, cross into the box was good, but headed well high and over the bar. Minnie Mo saying, Football TV, are you Rangers fan? Yeah, well, I did ask that was before. So Football TV saying, yep. Okay, mate, cool. Rangers, very much a great club, to be fair. Fantastic club, I've got to be honest. But although I've got to be honest, I believe in being honest, guys. Don't shoot the messenger. Just my being honest. I think that Rangers is a fantastic club, but I'm not a big fan of the hate between Rangers and Celtic. I'm not a big fan of that at all. Don't get me wrong, I love banter, but that's not banter. That is not banter. There's a lot of the stuff that goes on between Rangers and Celtic is just pure hate, and life's too short for that. Life's too short, and I'm shocked with Celtic, considering it's supposed to be a religious club, and the hate that comes from them is unbelievable. How their fan base can call themselves religious when they show that level of hate is beyond me. But yeah, great to know that, mate. Football TV, a Rangers fan, so I'll just quickly make a note of that, I think, so I don't forget. So yeah, that's two Rangers fans we have now that involved recently, I think. So yeah, thanks for that. And Minnie saying half-time, Champions League 0-0. Thanks for that, Minnie. Appreciate the update. Football TV saying, who are you? If you're asking Minnie who she supports, she's a Hibs fan, mate. She's a Hibs fan. Big Hibs fan. Football TV saying my phone is on 4%. So chat fast, please. Okay, fair enough, mate. Fair enough. I like that. So chat fast. You'll have to put it on charge while you're talking to us. But yeah, I know that problem. Nothing more annoying that my phone has been a nightmare this last few days. I've missed calls because it's been playing up. I'm going to have to. I won't mind. It's quite a new phone. I wouldn't recommend that phone to anybody after the experience I've had with it. I've barely had it a year and it's been a disaster of a phone. An absolute disaster. And I used to think Nokia was the best. They're not anymore. They're not anymore. Joey saying, who Football TV? Minimo saying, the team you're getting beat by on Sunday. Right. I think Football TV is waiting for an answer from Minnie. So Football TV saying, what's so funny? And Football TV, you will. The mighty Rangers will win. Okay, fair enough, mate. Yeah. Minimo saying Southgate definitely has his favourites. Yeah, absolutely. Do agree with you 1000% there, Minnie. Absolutely. So ball back with the Sunderland goalkeeper as he rolls it out to this near side, and Sunderland now knocking the ball up to the halfway line. Can Luton get some possession as they've been in the ascendancy, but now it looks like it's switched to Sunderland as they try to. Oh, they've lost the ball cheaply there in the centre of the park, and now Luton in behind Sunderland. Opportunity. Oh, come on. This is what I mean about players falling over. Easy, guys. We've just had it again. Claims for a penalty, falling over easy in the box. That is bad. There was next to no contact. Honest, the next to no contact. That is pathetic. Do you know, honest guys, if I was a football manager and my players were going down easily, I'm sorry, I'd find it difficult to pick them. I really would. I don't care if it gives us an advantage or not. I would be difficult to pick them because I would rather my players win fouls, honestly, because what shocks me is that referees back in the day used to notice players that were cheating and they'd be a marked man. These days, we don't seem to notice it that much. We don't need to notice that referees don't I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but it's not as obvious as it used to be, where they would know which players were going to try and con them. So, yeah, but that was no way a penalty for me. Absolutely never in a million years. He fell over, just felt a little bit of contact, minimal, absolutely minimal contact, and dived. I think we should start seeing bookings for diving me. Minimo saying, oh, yeah, read that one. So, yeah, thanks for that, Minnie. Like I say, mate, totally agree with you. Corner comes in and it's cleared away. But Luton picking it up on the halfway line as they keep the pressure on, knocking it forward. Luton with the possession crossed into the box as it's a high one, and it goes straight to the Sunderland goalkeeper, who clears the ball up the field quickly up towards the only Sunderland player up forward in the Luton half was on this near side. Goalkeeper tried to find him. Sunderland now do come forward. Ball played out from the back as they work the ball out to that far side, and now Sunderland attacking as they look to try and get in behind Luton. But Luton have been pretty defensively strong in this one, guys, so far. Sunderland switch the play out to this near side now, looking to try and come forward. As they do now come forward down the centre under pressure, but still coming forward. Go on, lad. Oh, and he's got the shot off. He did well there to get the shot off, number 10 for Sunderland. And he did really well there, almost taking on Sunderland's defence single-handedly there, and still managing to get a shot off. It wasn't a good shot, but considering the fact that he had a Luton defender with him all the way pretty much right to the edge of the box, still managed to hold him off and get the shot off. That's quite impressive. Joey's saying he does, Minnie, so clear to see. Absolutely, totally agree, Joey. Yeah, definitely. No argument from me with that one. Minimo saying that's why England won't win anything under him. Well, I think you're right, Minnie. I think you're right, because I see it as well. Don't get me wrong, I can't disrespect him for what he's achieved with England. He's certainly got England confidence up, got them playing more organised. But other than that, as soon as we come up against decent opposition, he hasn't got the backbone to make the tough decisions. That's the reality. You've got to, you can't be predictable when you come up against the more talented teams, because they're gonna have done their own work. And that's where Southgate needs to be brave and take a chance and switch it up, play different tactics, do something different that's not going to be expected. But he's not brave enough to do that. He's just not brave enough to do that. He plays it safe all the time. So yeah, I can't disagree with you, Minute. I think you're right. I don't like to hear it, because I would like to see England win something in my lifetime before I take a dirt nap. There's a new one for you guys from my vocabulary. But I'm being honest, I would. Who wouldn't? Who doesn't want? Would you not love to see your national team win something before you take a dirt nap? Please tell me, guys, because I'd love to hear that. I know I would. Being a football fan all these years, and I don't get to see my nation win something before I take a dirt nap, then that's just, that's not good, is it? We want to see it. So yeah, I can't argue with it with Minnie. A Scottish fan saying it as it is about England, and no disagreement from me. So you might want to take a picture of that, guys, and stick it on Twitter or something, because that's probably very rare. A Scotland and England fan agreeing about something about England. Minnie Mo saying Southgate must stay. No, he must not stay. Minnie's on the wind up there. Joey saying no, Minnie, laugh out. No, she's trying to wind us up, Joey. Joey saying agreed, but I will happily be proven wrong by him. Sunderland have conceded a free kick there for Luton. Just on the edge of the centre circle inside the Sunderland half of the pitch. It's probably about 4 yards from the centre circle, slightly out to that far side, not right out there, but slightly out there. So this is a good opportunity for Luton. I think it's a bit too far away from a shot, unless they've got a magician like Alexander-Arnold Trent. No, they haven't. They cross it in to the box. If that had been Trent, I would have expected a shot from that kind of range. But it takes a special player to shoot from that kind of distance, doesn't it? Joey's saying agree, but I will happily be proven wrong by him. Yeah, fair enough, Joey. Yeah, that's a great statement. Yeah, inviting him to prove us wrong, that would look spot on, Joey. Joey's saying I don't, Gaz, not really bothered who wins this, to be honest. Okay, fair enough. Thanks for that, Joey. Always appreciate the honesty, mate. Always appreciate it. So, Joey, just here to enjoy the game as a football lover and watching it as watching along and listening along as a neutral. So awesome. Nice one, Joey. Top stuff, mate. And Joey, laugh out loud. Joey saying that's a great question, Gaz. Interesting what Minnie will say. Interested to say what Minnie will say. I forgot the question. What question did I ask now? Minnie saying, what did I miss? Was finished finishing up at work. Okay, Minnie, sorry to disturb you if you're busy working. Yeah, no, I think hopefully Joey's going to remind me, because I forgot myself what I'm saying, what I said, to be honest. That's one problem with getting old, guys. You get your short-term memories rubbish. As Sunderland clear the ball up towards or should I say knock the ball up towards the Luton half of the field and towards the Luton box, but it's intercepted by Luton, and now Luton with the possession on the halfway line and not long down this near side, and that's a poor one there by Luton as it goes out on this near side for throwing to Sunderland, about 2 yards from the corner flag. Joey saying, all right, did you hear Gaz's question? Minnie saying, no, I missed that, Joey. Okay, mate. Joey saying, next season, if you could win. Right, yeah, sorry, I remember now. Yeah, I asked the question about if you could, next season, if you could win the League Cup, but you have to lose all games to Hearts, which would you choose, a trophy or results against Hearts? Yeah. Minnie saying trophy. Okay, fair enough, Minnie. I was actually expecting the opposite. So yeah, Minnie would prefer the Scottish Cup and accept the defeats from bitter rivals Hearts. So fair enough. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I'm just surprised. I did thought that the rivalry was that intense in Edinburgh that the wins meant more than trophies. So I'm happy to be proven wrong there. Thanks for that, Minnie. And Joey with a thumbs up. Yep, fair enough. My bad. I got, as they say, presumption is the mother of all, and I won't say the rest. I'm sure you guys know what I mean with the last bit. Minnie saying, I'm used to losing to our noisy neighbours. Okay, fair enough, Minnie. Fair enough. I just thought, like I say, Joey's liking that one, Dirt Nap. Yeah, I know a lot of people love that saying. Well, we're all heading for one, aren't we? We're all heading for a Dirt Nap, so we might as well say it as it is. As Sunderland come down this. Oh, that's a bit of a vicious challenge, that, as he's just yanked back there by the Luton defender. Sunderland now playing ball forward as they come down the centre of the park towards the edge of the box. Oh, and it's cut out well there by Luton. Really good defending from Luton in this one so far, as they now try and play out for the back. Now ball not long up into the Sunderland half, as it's picked up in the centre circle, and knocked forward but intercepted by Sunderland, as Sunderland now with the possession out on this, midway inside their own half, as they were looking like they were going to knock it out to this near side, but came back again and now do work the ball out to that far side of the pitch. And Luton, with plenty of men behind the ball at the moment, full team in fact, Sunderland just knocking it about. And Sunderland working the ball down this near side, but it's cut out, well challenged there by Luton as they come forward now. Space to run into. Luton. I keep getting confused with Luton playing in red. Luton coming down this near side as they come towards the edge of the box. It's challenged well by Sunderland as the Luton player manages to keep it, and it's still being challenged. He's doing well. He's doing it all on his own. The number 9 Luton there, trying to hold two Sunderland defenders off, and he was unlucky there not to come away with it for the hard work that he put in. Sunderland now playing the ball out from the back as they knock it long up towards the Luton half of the field, and Luton pick it up again now as they will build from the back. Thanks for that, Joey. Joey saying, I love that, Gaz. Better than the other word for it, laugh out loud. Yeah, it is. I know, mate. I know. Well, it's coming to us also. Better to laugh about it than cry. It can be a depressing world. So I caught my mate out with that one a couple of months back when I said it to him, and he was in stitches. He's like, "Where have you picked that up from?" I said, "I don't know. You know what I'm like for coming out with my own quirky words." He must have been laughing about it for about half an hour. But yeah, I'm glad you like that one, Joey. I always try to think up quirky words for things sometimes. That's just my way of doing things. Minnie Mo saying, come on, Sunderland. Nice 1 minute. And Minnie saying, Joey, tomorrow night, what's your prediction? Yeah, Man City. I'm presuming that's for Man City, Real Madrid. Quite looking forward to that. Actually, probably the only real game for Manchester City I've looked forward to this season. I really hope they do a job on Madrid. Rich Paul Sports, welcome to the show, mate. Rich Paul Sports saying, good evening, gang. Luton have Jamaica international Amari Bell at left back. I thought Sunderland would edge this game. Edge this game on. Okay, thanks for that, Rich Paul Sports, and welcome to the show, mate. Great to have you with us. So easy play. Left back. Okay, yeah, thanks for that, mate. Good bit of info there. So is he actually right? So yeah, Rich Paul Sports saying that he is actually an international. So I presume he does play for the Jamaican first team. So awesome. I presume that's him. Is that him? No, it's not. I'm getting confused. Now you pointed it out. Now you pointed him out, mate. I'm trying to get a look at him to be able to recognise what he looks like. So free kick on the far side for Sunderland, just on the edge of the Luton box. Cross comes in and it's a poor one, deflected away, but Sunderland pick it up outside the box. What am I confused here now? I'm trying to see this defender. I'm not sure if he's... I'm trying to look for this player that Rich Bo Sports has brought to our attention. But I'm confused because the player playing in the left-back position there for a minute was the Luton number 9, which is what's confused me, because number 9, that's normally the striker, isn't it, guys? So what's he doing all the way back in the left-back position? And now we've got a completely different player in this number 9, in this left-back position now. As Sunderland take a shot from the edge of the box, and it's gone well over, high and wide over the bar. But yeah, I'm interested to see. I'll try and keep an eye out for him, Rich Bo Sports. But yeah, interested to see. We're about to have substitution for Sunderland, guys. Just bear with me a second. So it's Gooch coming off for Sunderland. That's a double substitution, I think. Yeah. Yeah, so double substitution for Luton. So it's Gooch coming off and Neil coming off, and Huggins and Barr coming on for Sunderland. So yeah, sorry, Joey. Joey's saying, take note, Minnie. This will be the only time I will say I want City to win. Yeah, same here, Joey. I've got to be honest. I'm actually ready to pray for City to win. I really am, because as I'm sure you guys know that come on regular, I'm not a big fan of Real Madrid at all. They're the Glory Hunters club, in my opinion. Minimo saying, hi, Rich Bo, how are you feeling after the disappointment? Yeah, great question. Thanks, Minnie. Yeah, that I forgot to ask him about that, actually. Minimo saying, Joey, screenshot tick. Is that tick? Screenshot tick. Okay, yeah. I think that's with Joey saying about wanting City to win. Joey saying, wait, let me delete it. Laugh out. That's quality. Let me delete it. That's what you get. That's it. That's good stuff. Joey, don't forget, that's good to see you got political instinct, plausible deniability. So like, yeah, I like that. Rich Bo Sports saying, Gaz, can you please tell Minnie that I am extremely proud of the season Arsenal have had some real disappointment, but overall it's been a terrific, memorable season. Mate, I totally agree with you. I absolutely I think Arsenal have done a fantastic season. I've got to I've got to give you guys massive credit. You have nobody expect. I keep saying it. I've been saying it all season to all the haters on social media and all that stuff. Nobody at the start of the season, when you ask people who was going to win the league, nobody mentioned Arsenal, apart from maybe Arsenal fans. But nobody else even give Arsenal a consideration that they would be up there challenging for the trophy. So as you say, mate, I agree. I think Arsenal have had a fantastic season. No reason you guys should be able to hold your heads proud high. You've done more than most teams this season. Look at United with the big money they've been spending all over the place, still struggling to even cling to a top 4 position. But yeah, for me, I think Arsenal have had an awesome season. Same with Newcastle. Great to see their fans with something to shout about. I just hope they can finish it off with a Champions League spot. Same with West Ham. I think they've had a difficult season, but look at them challenging in Europe again for a potential getting to a European final. West Ham fans want to look at the doom and gloom of the league. Yes, they've not had the best league campaign, but they've still competed in Europe for a second season in a row, reaching a semi-final. So, you know, I think some fans just just look too much at the negatives and don't see the bigger picture. But yep, totally agree, Rich Paul Sports. Arsenal fans should have their heads held high. And it's definitely a season for you guys to be proud of. Although I've got one little criticism of Arsenal fans. Really disappointing to see so many fans leaving that stadium against in the Brighton game the other day. I think you guys should be proud of what you've achieved this season. Getting back to the Champions League was the most important thing for a club like Arsenal. Trophies at this stage are secondary, I think. Joey's saying, yeah, defo have a way with words, Gaz. Oh, sorry, Joey saying, you defo have a way with words, Gaz. Thank you very much, Joey. Yeah, I try to put a light spin on stuff sometimes and think up quirky names for things to I mean, obviously, certain words can be very depressive, certain comments. So I tried to put quirky twists on it so it's not as depressive to use it. So, yeah, but thank you very much for that, Joey. It's nice to know. It's appreciated when I share some of my quirky sayings with you guys. But, yeah, top man, Joey, you're a star, mate. Thank you very much for that compliment. Minimo saying, rightly so, Rich Paul. I was being nice. Yeah, absolutely, Minnie. Yeah, I noticed that, and yeah, I noticed you was being respectful. Just out of curiosity, asking the question, how you feeling? So yeah, thank you very much for that, Minnie. As always, Minnie with some great comments and a top question there to Rich Paul Sport. Rich Paul Sport saying, Joey, I see you want Man City to win. Fair enough. Gaz can't stand Madrid. I am neutral. May the best team on the night win. Thank you. Yeah, no, fair enough, Rich Post Sports. Fair enough. Yeah, it's not the football I dislike from Real Madrid. It's just the overhype that comes with them. And like I say, you go on social media now and look at the Real Madrid fans. They think they've got the game won. They clearly just shows how disrespectful they are that they think that they're going to go to the Etihad and that Man City are just going to roll over because they've won so many European trophies. They keep going. Records are there to be broken because Man City have won, I think it's 17 games in all competitions in a row at the Etihad, and Real Madrid saying that records are there to be crushed and to be stopped. But that applies to them as well because they've got the best European record. So it applies to them as well. I'm sure Manchester City will be thinking the same way about their European record. So, yeah, but thanks for that, Rich Pro Sports. And yes, mate, unfortunately, it's not that I just, like I said, I can't. I know the bigger picture about Real Madrid, and Real Madrid fans like to ignore a lot of the details about why, part of the reason why their club is so successful. But yeah, we won't get into that. But thank you very much for that, Rich Pro Sports. And Joey saying, yeah, Rich Pro, I would prefer UK teams to win. Better for our coefficiency. I'm sorry to say, but I can't stand Madrid. I like it. Yep, I agree, Joey. Absolutely. I think part of the reason what makes me not like them so much more as well is because so many people do like them. I'm not one to follow the crowd, me. I'm not one, definitely not. If everybody else was going left, I'd go right. And if everybody else was going right, I'd go left. That's the kind of person I am. I like to think for myself. I'm a bit of an oddball like that. I'm definitely a bit of an oddball like that. But thanks for that, Joey. Love that. Love that. Rich Post Sports saying you are often nice, Minnie. We want more fans like you and Joey. A refreshing, dynamic duel. Absolutely. Well said. Rich Paul Sports, absolutely, definitely. I'm proud to have them part of the Fanden community. So yeah, Minnie saying Inter Milan 1-0 final bounce. Oh, so AC Milan going out. Shocking they're going out with a whimper, in it, really, considering that's a derby game. It's a Milan derby. So, yeah, they're going out with a whimper, really, aren't they? Um, not looking good for Sunderland at the moment, as we are now on 86 minutes gone, guys. And it's still 2-0 to Luton. Luton with a cross into the box, but nobody there to get onto it. And it goes out, and that will be a goal kick for Sunderland. So, yeah, thanks for that, Minnie. Appreciate the update, mate. Guys, don't forget, I try not to mention it too much, but please do it. That thumbs up if you haven't already. It would be appreciated. Joey's saying, are you streaming City to Mosgaz? Yeah, I'm hoping to. Yeah, mate. I don't want to promise you guys, just in case there's problems at work, because as I've said, but yeah, I definitely want to try and stream that if I can, because I definitely want to watch it. So why not stream it while I watch it? But yeah. And to be honest, I do that many neutral games. It would actually be nice to do a game tomorrow, rooting for a team rather than the neutral way I do. And I don't mind doing the neutral thing. I don't mind that at all. That's me trying to show respect to you guys and the clubs that you support. That I try to be neutral with UK teams going head to head. But yeah, love European football for that reason, because it means I don't have to be neutral. I can pick a side. I can pick a side that I want to support. So yeah, Joey, I'm not promising. I don't want to promise you guys, but yes, I intend to be on tomorrow for that game. So yeah, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm hoping that Man City absolutely give Real Madrid a big, massive piece of humble pie, biggest piece this season. Minnie Mo saying, Joey, Man City fan. Minnie's on the wind up tonight a bit, isn't she? For one night only, Minnie, for one night only. That's it. Rich Pro Sports saying, I was hearing talk of some Super Europa Euro League being revived. I do not like this idea of a breakaway league for a few reasons. Disrespectful. Your thoughts? Exactly. Well said, Rich Paul Sports. I agree entirely, mate. Disrespectful. Manchester United, massive club. Liverpool, massive club. Chelsea, massive club. How have they become such big clubs? With the help of all the lower league clubs. You don't think that Manchester City have always sat at the top of the league, do you? You don't think Manchester United have always sat at the top of the Premier League with the riches that they have? No, they haven't. They've got it over periods of years, competing against every other club in the football pyramid that has helped them become the great clubs that they are today. But if they hadn't been competing against them clubs, they wouldn't be the great clubs that they are today. And now all of a sudden they want to abandon the clubs that have helped them become them great clubs and go and do a breakaway league. And why? Money. That's all it boils down to, guys. Money and greed. Selfishness is the word to describe it. If any club in the UK breaks away to a breakaway league, I will be calling them out. I will be ringing up the club. I will send them emails. I'll be calling them out live on the channel for being not being a. Once if they do a closed shop league, they're no longer proper football clubs. They're no longer traditional football clubs. If they create a breakaway league where there is no relegation, that would be an absolute disgrace. Joey's saying, defo not, Minnie. No, defo not. But for one night only, Joey, I'm going to be anyway. For one night only, mate, because that's how much I want to see Real Madrid get a piece of humble pie. So for one night only, I will be a Manchester City fan tomorrow. So we're bang on the 90 minutes, guys. And it's definitely not looking good now for Sunderland. 4 minutes added on as Sunderland come forward now down this near side looking for an option. But Luton have done a bit of a masterclass on Sunderland tonight. As Sunderland now coming through the middle and looking to try and get to the edge of the box. as they do, but running into traffic. Luton have cut it out and knocked it away, but Sunderland pick it up again on the in the centre circle of the middle of the pitch, and now work the ball out to this near side. Strong challenge comes in there from Luton as Sunderland trying to fake a penalty challenge there. Follow as it's cleared again, and Sunderland pick it up now in their own half, knocking it back to the goalkeeper. I expect the goalkeeper, no, he's not going to kick it long. But Sunderland now, 3 minutes remaining of the added time. As Sunderland now coming forward. And it's knocked out to that far side for a throw-in inside the Sunderland half of the field. And the Luton fans getting right behind their team at every opportunity. Great atmosphere tonight from the Luton fans. As Sunderland now trying to come down this near side, but a challenge, and the referee has blown for a foul. And this is close to the halfway line, just inside the Sunderland half of the field, out on that far side. So yeah, definitely not. There you go, Joe. I've left it up so everybody can see your denial. So Sunderland now, they've played it through there as they now come into the box. Can they cut it back for a cross? No, they cut it back, but it's deflected off Brentford. I'm mind about Brentford. A Luton player, and it's gone out for this for a corner on this near side. Where the hell did I get Brentford from? Where did that one come from? That was a bit random, wasn't it? Ball comes in. It's deep. Headed away by Luton as they race out to clear the ball up the field. And now, Luton with space to run into here. Now only one defender back for Sunderland. As it's going. It's tried to kick it into the back of an open net there. Bit of selfish play there from the Luton player as he had a man to the two men to the left to his side. He's tried to do it all on his own, and it's just gone wide of that far side post as the goalkeeper had gone up to try and help with the attack for Sunderland. As Sunderland now on the attack, Luton cut it out, clear it up the field, but Sunderland have won it now on the halfway line as they try to get another opportunity, but we're running out of time. Literally seconds remaining now as the referee blows for Luton wasting time, and he's given a yellow card there. Sunderland now coming through the middle as they work the ball out to this near side now. Cross comes in towards the back post, and it's cut out by the goalkeeper, and that might be that. Sunderland players getting rather frustrated and heated there in the box now, and the referee issues a yellow card to one of the Sunderland players. And the police are surrounding the fans to avoid any confrontation with the away support. So I think keep comments coming, guys. I think we're down to the last kick of the game in a second. Ball kick long up the field. It's like the referee's going to let it roll for a little bit longer with the time wasting that Luton have showed. Sunderland with a throw in now, deep inside their own half as they kick it up the field. And there goes the full-time whistle. So it's Luton that go to Wembley, and Sunderland will spend another season in the EFL Championship. So Luton off to Wembley, guys. So yeah, thanks for that, Joey. Mini Mo saying 5 minutes left. Come on, Sunderland. Thanks for that, Mini. Yep. Sorry, mate. I should have read that out next. Mini Mo saying had a nosy at the goal. That San Siro looks some stadium. Yeah, they're rebuilding it, aren't they? Aren't they rebuilding it? They're rebuilding the San Siro at the minute, I think, aren't they? That was what I read last time, not so long ago anyway. But thanks for that, Mini. Yeah, I'll try and check it out later. Joey's saying, not looking good, Mini. No, it's done now, mate. Done. Mini's saying, I jinxed them, Joey. I don't think you did, mate. I think Luton came with a game plan tonight, and they've implemented it really well. Joey saying, laugh out loud. Your prediction, defo gone way off. Worse than me, laugher. Joey. Rich Post Sports saying, how would you describe the quality of these two teams tonight? I suspect Luton Luton will struggle. Sunderland will be very unhappy. Go again next year. I think to be honest, mate, I think it was the typical a typical playoff game, just scrappy football. No team really dominating completely. I'd say that Luton probably the better of the two teams over the 90 minutes, but I think Sunderland huffed and puffed, tried, yeah, I think, like I said, I think it was just your typical cup game, mate. Just a typical cup game with loads of challenging, loads of long balls going out, scrappy football, scrappy challenges, you name it. Just like I say, typical feisty cup tie, really. So yeah, but Sunderland, the team remain in the Championship, and as I say, Luton, I think they've done their own work. I really do. I think they've done their own work, prepared really well for this game. As fans have invaded the pitch now, guys, and the manager having to be, and players having to be escorted off as fans have invaded the pitch. So I'm not sure if that explains it well, Rich Paul, but there you go, mate. Joey saying, fair play. Well done, Luton. Absolutely. Congratulations to Luton. They go to Wembley. Well said, Joey. Totally agree, mate. And Minnie saying, gutted for Sunderland. Yeah, definitely, Minnie. Gutted, but in fairness, I'm sure Luton would absolutely love a spell in the Premier League, to be fair. But yeah, it's always a difficult one, in it, when you've got the second leg away from home. Tom Lockyer named the man of the match, Welsh international player. So named the man of the match for Luton. And yeah, you go. Rich Pro Sports is saying, are we fans of the playoffs? A team coming third may end up in the Premier League after finishing fifth or sixth. It is, but you know, to be honest, mate, it's one of them. I can understand your point. I can understand why some fans are not big fans of it, but I think every team at the start of the season knows the script with the playoffs, so I don't think there's much that they can be complaining about, really. I think if any fans have the right to complain about playoffs, I think it's the Scottish Championship with the playoff structure there. That is so wrong. The teams that basically in the Scottish Championship that play in the playoffs, they play each other. They play each other based on which way league they the position. So as Rich Bow Sports is saying about the team that finishes 5th and 6th, well, in the Scottish playoffs, them teams would play each other first in a quarter-final game over 2 legs. And then whoever wins out of that would then go into the next one, which is the semi-final, and play who finished 3rd. And then they would have a 2-leg tie, and then they go to whoever wins that goes to the final. And then when they get to the final, they play the team that finishes 2nd bottom of the Scottish Premiership. That is completely wrong to me. All that hard work all season to get into the playoffs, to get to the playoff final, and then it's snatched away from you, or it can be snatched away from you in just over 2 playoff games in a cup final. Against a team that's played rubbish all season and ended up in a relegation position. That is the more unfair playoff structure, in my opinion. But that's, like I say, that's just my opinion. But let me know if you guys think differently. And Minnie Mo is saying, thanks for tonight, Gaz and Joey. See you soon. Thanks, Minnie. Look after yourself. Always a pleasure to have you with us. Always appreciate you coming, getting involved. Love all you your fantastic comments, mate. And it's always a pleasure. Thank you very much for that, Minnie. Look after yourself. And hopefully see you again soon. Maybe tomorrow for the City game if I can get on. Joey saying, thanks, Minnie, for the laughs. Nice one, Joey. Yeah, absolutely. Well said, Joey. It's been awesome. Some really good comments tonight from you guys. So loving it. And thank you very much for that, Minnie. And as I say, look after yourself and stay safe. Look forward to seeing you again soon. And nice one for that, Joey. Joey's also saying that's a head scratcher, Gaz. You mean with the playoffs? Yeah, that's what I mean. It's a bit unfair, I think, that I know playoffs do seem a bit cruel anyway, but to have to do all that work to get to a playoff position, then you go through the quarterfinal of the playoffs, 2 legs, the semi-final of the playoffs, 2 legs, and then the final of the Scottish Championship is also 2 legs. But you have to play the 2 legs over a team that's been playing in the division above you, that's had a shocking season, finished 2nd bottom of the league, and they get a second chance. Let's be honest, it's unfair because they've been playing in a tougher league, yes, but that league gives you better money, better financial reward, which means that you can buy better players. So it's a massive disadvantage to the team trying to come up. It's an absolute disgrace. But thanks for that, Joey. Rich Paul Sports is saying that Scottish playoff system seems very strange. Good night, Minnie, Joey, and all. Keep up the great work, Gaz. Thank you very much, Rich Paul Sports. Been a pleasure having you involved, mate. Look after yourself, and stay safe. Hopefully see you again soon, mate. And thank you very much for all your positive comments and questions as well. Top stuff, mate. Look after yourself, and look forward to seeing you again soon, mate. Take care. And as I say, Rich Paul Sports, stay safe. And as I say, hopefully maybe see you tomorrow, mate. If you're about, if not, we'll see you when you get the time. Joey's saying, bye, Rich Paul. Nice one, Joey. Awesome stuff, guys. I think that's about my cue to call it a night now. So thank you very much. Awesome as always from you guys. Big shout out to Joey, Minnie, and Rich Paul Sports, who we give a quick shout and a mention to. But definitely Minnie and Joey and Rich Paul Sports made some fantastic conversation tonight. Also a mention to Football TV as well. Thanks to you, mate. Great to have had you drop in and get involved. Also, 1 or 2 new fans. Scrummy Bay, who popped in very briefly, and Worm 1976 also popped in very briefly. Just a quick mention to them. So thanks, guys. And also Jack Ludlam, it was a pleasure to have you involved, mate. Hopefully you enjoy the driving and stay safe. I think I've covered everybody for now, guys. So thank you. And let's just read out the final comments, and then I'm going to call it a night, guys. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget, guys, if you don't mind, please do hit that like button on your way out if you haven't already. Rich Post Sports saying, see you Wednesday. I think that's Wednesday. Okay, mate. Yeah, if you're not too busy tomorrow, yeah, be fantastic. Yeah, it is Tuesday today. Yeah, it's Tuesday today. I'm losing track. One day just blends into another. So yeah, hopefully see you tomorrow, mate, if you're not too busy. And yeah, look forward to it, mate. Take care, Rich Ball Sports. As I say, mate, stay safe, look after yourself. Thanks for that. Joey saying, nice one, Gaz. Thanks for the chat and laughs. Catch you tomorrow if you're on. Yeah, I'm definitely going to try, Joey. I just don't like to lie to you guys and make promises if I know there's a chance I might not. But I'm quietly confident I will be on. But like I said, I don't want to promise you guys that I'll be on and then something happens and I can't get on. But I'm quietly confident that that I will be on tomorrow. So yeah, thanks, Joey, for the understanding. And yeah, hopefully I definitely hope to be on tomorrow, and I look forward to it. Definitely want to get on and enjoy that game with you guys. But thank you very much, Joey. As always, mate, it's a pleasure to have you involved. Take care of yourself. Always appreciate all your positive comments and your involvement. You're a top member as the Fan Den community, as well as Minnie and Rich Bo and some of the other guys who popped in earlier as well. But it's always a pleasure to see you in the chat, Joey. But yeah, for now, that's it from me. Look after yourself, Joey. Stay safe, mate. And yeah, I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow, and hopefully I will be on. But for now, take care, mate. All the best wishes to you and your family as well. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you again as soon as possible. And Joey, just with a final comment saying, nice one. Fair enough, mate. I get that. No worries, mate. Like I say, I definitely hope to be on, and we're working towards being on tomorrow. Like I said, I just don't want to lie to you guys and make promises that I'm quietly confident I'll be on, but I don't want to always say 100% if I know there's even the slim chance that I might have a problem getting on. But like I say, as long as everything with my work day goes well tomorrow, I'll be on. But thank you very much for the understanding, Joey. You're an absolute star. But yeah, that's it from me for now, guys. Take care. And like I say, look after yourselves out there. Stay safe, and I hopefully see you guys tomorrow. But yeah, for now, take it easy. And I look forward to seeing you guys again soon. Bye for now.